Hi, I'm G.
And I'm Michelle.
And we are
The Bin Pickers. How you guys doing today?
Good, good.
Oh, good, good, good.
Sold Sunday.
Yes, it is.
And by the looks of things, it looks like we sold a lot of stuff.
We did. So, well, I mean, a lot for us anyway. We actually relisted a ton of stuff, so most of the stuff is relist.
Auction.
Right? Auction relist. So you'll see we sold tons of stuff for $5, but it's definitely relist. It's been relisted many times out to auction. So if you can sell it for $5, $5 is $5.
Yeah, and it'll be gone, right?
Yeah.
As long as they pay for it. Then it'll be gone.
Well, I think most everything's paid for, except these one things we sold for $70.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes. Oh, but I first wanted to say thank you so much. I got this book in the mail. I think it's funny. Menopause Madness, right? So Hydran sent it to me. She's the Veranda Files. And she said when she saw this book at her free honey hole, she knew it was for me. Because, you know. And I had it marked my favorite one. It says, no fan is big enough. Right? So, like, any kind of fan, I love it. I know you hate it.
But, you know, you're way too young to go through menopause, right?
Well, it's pre-menopause. Perimenopause or whatever. And here's another one.
Perimenopause?
The man of your dreams has become your worst nightmare. These are funny. So I got a really good laugh out of reading these. I think it's funny. Him not so much, right? You seem to be retaining fluid for the neighborhood. So yes, I thought that was great. It's a funny book. So thank you so much. It made me laugh. I'm teary. It's so funny.
It made me cry a little.
Made you cry?
Okay, so here's the
you.
deal. We go to the Goodwill outlet. We buy clothes by the pound. We pay $1.29 per pound.
Mm-hmm.
And Michelle always says it's my fault that we have so much stuff because I go to the bin a lot. But I went to the bin, I think, yesterday.
We didn't go yesterday.
Okay, it must have been 2 days ago.
It was Friday night. It was like date night.
Friday
we went to
night.
the bin.
She's like, oh, let's go to the bin. And then she tried to get me to go yesterday. It's her.
It's me?
Yeah, it's all you.
I just wanted you to take me out on Friday. So the only way I can get you to take me out is to say, don't you want to go to the bin?
I'll take you out tonight.
Yeah, right.
To the bin.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, see?
Wait, I took you out in Michigan.
I know, we did go out.
Yeah,
that
just
was fun.
me and you.
I know, it was so nice, and it was like super nice. You could see the lightning bugs. It wasn't humid, actually. It was really nice. He said it's like that every day in Michigan, but
yeah,
I know
it's always
lying.
nice in Michigan.
No, it's not. I actually lived there for a while.
Okay,
it is beautiful.
And then, anyways, we pay $1.29 a pound. We bring it home. I do most of the pictures. She does most of the listing. Usually, we print together if we have a bunch.
I think I do all the listing, and you do mostly all the pictures. Unless you forget a picture, then I have to take a picture of my item. Anyway, we should get into Sold Sunday.
And there you go.
And so, okay,
this is what we sold
actually get this question
from Friday to Sunday, plus shipping.
Plus shipping. People ask us sometimes, like, how do you decide what you're going to send out to auction or what you're going to send out, buy it now? We don't really have a method. Most of the time, if we're going to send stuff out to auction, it's lightweight stuff. Bras, lightweight little exercise stuff, usually. Or we'll just do like all men's exercise or all the women's exercise or all the bras you have or whatever.
Right.
Or old stuff.
Or things that you don't know exactly how much are worth.
Exactly.
Like, for instance...
We'll start with these.
I got these Oakley glasses. There's like 2 frames.
And they're called Oakley Radar.
I don't know how much they're worth. I didn't know how much they're worth.
And the reason
send them out
why
to auction, right?
is because they are they're kind of scratched up on the lenses, which I'm sure that could be like buffed out or something. I don't even know. So we sent them out to auction. We sold them for $70. Now again, the person didn't pay. They ended yesterday, so I'm hoping they pay. Because I think that's the one thing.
That's the thing with sending stuff out to auction. They don't always pay.
That's true. That is a bummer, but it's also a bummer if you accept offers. Sometimes they don't pay. Right. So you can't put immediate payment on offers. So you can do it immediate payment on if somebody just buys something full price. But if somebody's making you an offer, just like auctions, they don't make them pay, so sometimes you don't get paid. And then you have to relist it.
But most of the time they pay for
Most
the
of the
stuff.
time,
They just sometimes they don't. Anyways, these sold for 70 bucks.
$70.
Out to auction.
Yep. So like here's an example. These are super lightweight. I mean, I don't even know how much they weigh. 4 ounces maybe, right? So
Well, I can.
you don't need to
scale.
scale. Whatever.
They-
So
they
we
don't
send them out to
weigh-
auction.
8 ounces, that's for sure.
So $6.
Sun Lover shorts. They're just
Neon.
vintage shorts.
Yeah.
Right? And they sell for how much?
$6.
$6.
Now, really quick, these used to be like this kind of short, or men's short shorts, or the swim stuff. That used to be actually like big money makers for us. Like that used to be
$25,
really
$30,
good item.
pretty regular.
Right. I think because so many
But-
more people do men's stuff now, it's harder. You know.
I don't know.
So
People just don't want the same stuff. So,
no, and I get that they don't. Stuff people change.
but $6, we still make good money. The person paid shipping on top of that, right?
What about all the time you spend listing, photographing, and shipping out the item?
Yeah.
Is it really worth your time?
Well, what about the time you spend going to the bin? You don't make anything going to the bin, right?
That's true.
I like to do that all the time, though. That's the
Right.
fun part of
And
it.
again, most of the time when we go to the
You
bin,
don't make money at the
there's-
bin, though. I mean,
Well, there's
you get
one
stuff.
item that you get usually that pays for everything that you got at the bin.
I got
So-
something in here that I think sold for about $100 that I just got.
And
We
then there's
just got
something
it
that
in
I
our
got
haul.
for $40. So one of the times we spent like $80, and another time we spent like 30 some bucks. So basically, 2 of our trips from last week from the bin are already paid for. So anything else we sell is just profit on top of that.
Right.
So I mean, that's how we usually look at it. Not necessarily each single item what
Right.
we're selling it for. It's the overall.
Sometimes you sell things for $6, and if you do that 100 times, you have. I won't ask her how much you'll have because
I didn't hear what you were saying. I wasn't listening to you anyway.
if you sell $6 100 times, you're gonna have $600.
You are gonna have $600.
Yeah. If
Right.
you do it 1,000 times, you're gonna have $6,000.
Right. It all adds up.
See, easy math for me.
Boy Scout shorts, $6.
$6.
We can't find our clapper. Yeah, so you would. I said have Luke come in. He could clap every time we said
Oh, yeah,
$6.
he probably wanted
We should have
to.
had him come. Okay, so Speedo. These actually sold pretty well. $20.50 for these.
These were size 40.
And
so
they're really nice.
They're pretty big.
They are a bigger size.
And they
so
sold for how much? $20.50.
$20.50. So that's
See,
a
we
great.
used to get at least that for all of our Speedo, stuff like that. Times change,
They
right.
do. Of course they do.
but that's
I'm still
good.
going to pick
That's
those
good
up
for us.
because they're super lightweight. Okay, Nuitag Mossy Oak. I put Moosey Oak. Well, I don't know what I was
That's
thinking.
why they only sold for $6.50.
No,
or
I'm
something.
saying I wrote that on my paper.
Yeah,
$6.50.
$6.50. They're swim.
Swim trunks. Fred J. Miller Dance. I thought this would be a little better because it's a men's dance unitard, right? With like an easy open fly thing.
Yeah.
$6. Next.
$6.
So Wendy got these. Thank you so much, Wendy. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Wendy.
Under Armour,
This is really cool.
compression padded football, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? So that one's $5.
I mean, it wouldn't have to be football if you're skiing or roller skating or whatever. It has pads, right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then the next thing she got
Oh, she got something else?
is 2 Nike shirts, right?
2 Nike shirts.
Yes.
These are football too, so I imagine.
Are they? Oh yeah.
For football.
So $6 for those 2 shirts.
$6.
So thank you so much, Wendy, for buying those 2 things. We appreciate it. And here's your one item.
Yeah, I just picked this up. I think it was in our last haul, right?
Yeah.
Our last haul, yeah.
And I said, oh, this price. You're like, really, that much?
$100, and she put on for $100 and sold it, right?
And I sold it for $100.
Yeah, Ralph Lauren.
$99.99. Sorry. I mean, I'll take it. It's like that fisherman sweater. That's why.
I didn't realize it was worth.
He
$100.
wasn't even gonna get this when you got it out of the bin.
No, I got
But then
it.
we were sorting. You're like, should we get it? It doesn't have a logo. And then,
this is like 3-4 pounds.
well,
I mean,
$100
it's
bucks.
really heavy.
But it's vintage too. I mean, I think it's like a late 90s. So, $100 for that. Can't beat that.
Okay.
So, Sadie got this. Thank you so much, Sadie. This is the LV Replica Bag. $20 shipped on that. So thank you, Sadie. We really appreciate it. The Thriftgasm is her name.
The Thriftgasm?
Yeah. See it? I wrote it out.
Okay.
So thanks, Sadie. We really appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
Hope you're having a great weekend.
Somebody wanted this.
Elisa got this hat, this
Lisa?
Vans hat, Disney with Jungle Book. She said Jungle Book was her favorite movie.
Yeah.
So that's so cool. So $16 shipped on this Vans hat.
It's pretty cool.
It
Pretty
is,
cool
and it's
hat.
really nice. It's so cute. I didn't know Vans, Disney had hats, for different movies.
Wait, they have them for all different movies?
I mean, they had like Alice in Wonderland or something like
Oh,
that.
really? I never seen one.
Toy Story.
So,
I know they have Vans ones for that. So Sherry got this Old Navy like peasant style top, super cute. $10 shipped on that. Thank you, Sherry.
Okay.
We appreciate that. Yeah, so those were the few things that were actually the shipped price. Does that make sense? Including shipping, because through email. Okay, so now I got to see where we're at here. Here we go. This is a Poshmark sale. This is a guest bag. This we got in a ThredUp reject box, so we paid $3.70 for each purse, right?
You did? Is that what you paid for them? $3.70?
Well, I think that's what it was, because they were $4, but then I got money back, remember?
Okay.
Okay, so I sold it for $17. We've already made back our money on that box and the box before that. So $17 for that.
We did pretty good on the ThredUp.
Yeah, we still have quite a few.
We still
purses,
have quite a few.
but we sold. It's fun to do something different, like
Yeah.
this jewelry. I was listing jewelry, and I'm like, this is kind of fun. But then I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to go back to clothes.
You listed like 5 things.
Wait, I listed 11 on Mercari and 5 on Poshmark. That's 16.
Wow.
You said 5. 16 things.
Okay.
But then I'm
Well,
like,
you just cross-posted
I have
them or
hundreds left.
Yeah.
No, I didn't cross-post anything.
Oh, you didn't?
Except the one thing. That I did cross-post one thing.
Didn't cross-post anything
One
except
thing
the
was
one
cross-posted.
thing. All right.
But yeah, I think clothes are easier for me.
Yeah. Well, you got a lot of jewelry to go. So.
I know. Just like I like to do purses and shoes and stuff like that, but clothes, they're just so much easier.
Yeah.
Especially bras.
2 Bravado bras, nursing.
Yep, nursing bras, $11.
11. Look at this. You finally sold a single shoe.
Well, I've sold one single shoe, that Teaks
Oh, that's
shoe.
right. You did.
And then I couldn't find the other one of this. You got black pair, remember?
Yeah,
and
at
then
the
I
same
found
time.
the pink one. Yeah. So I picked it up, got it. $13.49 I sold it for.
$13.49 for one shoe.
It doesn't weigh anything really. So
Yeah. People always say, "Oh, get one Birkenstock." I mean, Chacos. Like we've had brand new one.
We've
that we
had
only
brand new
one.
looking stuff. I mean, definitely really nice shoes, but I don't want to get into a habit of doing it.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, these little things. This weighs nothing. A Chaco
They're
or
heavy, right.
some of the Birkenstocks are pretty heavy. So, but anyway, sold that $13.49. Felina bra, $4. New Lily of France bra, $4.
I think the same person got all these, right?
Yes, and then Walking Art, and it has like this.
We had this forever.
Bug. We've had it for a really long time.
It has these bugs all over.
Because
I
Noelle
remember
wanted it, but it wasn't her size.
I remember going, "Who doesn't want to have bugs all over them?" And then we never sold it. So
We never did.
not many people,
Wait,
but then somebody.
Now
bought
we sold it, $9.50. So Eli Country Charmers, $17.
$17. I love this shirt.
It is really cool, and it has like the roses embroidered. Really quick, back to that shirt that had the bug on it, and then the 2 bras. That's actually somebody had asked me on these bras because they were out to auction if I would take $4 because they were out for $4.99. But anyway, so that person bought 3 things. You know what I mean? So they spent almost $20 plus shipping on just those 3 little things. So it's going to be easy to ship that out. You know what I mean? Because if you're looking like $4,
Right.
anyway.
Okay.
Boys Adidas Phoenix Suns jersey, $15.
You don't have to explain any of that to me. I get it.
No, I know. I'm not.
Sometimes we
explaining. I
sell
don't need
stuff
to
for
explain.
$4. Yeah.
I'm just explaining because some people might have questions.
There you go.
Why would you sell stuff for that cheap?
To get rid of it, mostly.
Exactly. $15 for this jersey.
Plus, I have a whole room of stuff.
Well, I think too,
Yeah, I need to
we've
get rid
also
of.
been doing it really a long time, so it's almost like when we're shipping
Yeah, I mean,
and
we have
stuff.
5 kids.
It's like we just. I'm saying eBay.
Oh.
We've been doing eBay for a really long time, So any of the stuff we're selling for $5, it's just like throw it in the bag, you print the label, and it's just like kind of just goes. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not that hard for us to ship, I guess.
Pretty easy. Pretty easy.
New tag, Columbia hat, $5. The video where Michelle tries to explain herself away.
The hardest part on the shipping part is actually pulling the stuff out, finding it. Like I have everything, like I put all my men's shirts in one pile, all my men's pants, women's shirts, women's pants, you know, in separate box things. But when you have 100 of them, and you got to find that one that's always seems to be on the very bottom, that's the hardest part, is pulling the stuff out.
It is, definitely. But now we have it all pulled out, so this tonight we'll just sit down for about an hour and print all this stuff. Yeah, New Tech Columbia kids hat, $5.
Okay.
I've had that for quite a while.
Quite a while.
We just showed these in the whole video this week. $18 for these cute canes.
Mm-hmm.
New tag Claudio Nucci 2X pajama, really lightweight, perfect for summer. $10. Victoria's Secret bra.
Huh.
$5.
$5.
Victoria's Secret bra.
$5.
Birkenstocks.
$5.
No, $9.
$9.
So we debated getting these at the bin because they're really, really cracked right here.
On both sides.
On both sides. But they are that Giza style and they're pink.
Worn.
But they are very, very cracked. And back here.
Yeah.
So we probably shouldn't have got them. But they sold for $9. Some of the ones we were sending out to auction were selling really high.
These were really messed up, though.
But these are really messed up.
And
well, you can still totally wear them. It's not like that big a deal. You could actually put some clear nail polish over that and seal it right up.
Yeah. And
on
$9. I mean, we make money.
$9.
Yeah. $9. For sure.
Because then these Birkenstocks, these have been like resold or something.
I think they were resold
And
because they don't
said
have
that.
the Birkenstock.
Yeah,
and
they're like almost a platform kind of shoe. So you took a picture of that. And they do have some wear. But $19.50 on these ones.
Mm-hmm.
But these are like a classic Arizona style or whatever. So, what are you eating, a cough drop or a mint?
Maybe. Might have a mint.
Okay, 2 Maurice's
You want some of
bras.
it?
No, thanks, I'm good. So, I picked these up at the bin. I'm like, they're both the same. Like, I wouldn't get a single Maurice's bralette, I don't think.
Size extra large or cute?
Yeah, but there was 2 together. So I'm like, hey, yeah, we'll get it. $9.49 for both of those.
And they're not heavy.
Easy to list. 2 Olga Bras, $12. You know what I think I would tell people, even though we sell some of these bras really cheap? If you're just starting out, go to the bin and try to find bras. You know, they're really easy to put on. They're easy to ship. They're easy, you know what I mean?
And they're pretty cheap unless you get some. I mean, there are some bras that are like
really big.
That aren't necessarily cheap, but most bras overall,
right?
They don't
like
weigh
if you
very
find
much.
some good, decent bras, and you're at the bin, you could fill a whole cart. I mean, it's hard because we don't see a lot of bras.
You don't see that many here.
But I'm sure there's some bins that you can get a whole bunch of bras. Because they're super easy. Yeah. They're not a lot of profit. I mean, they're a lot of profit. Return on investment is really good, but they don't sell really high. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, used
it's
to
something
sell
easy to
a lot
do.
Higher, but
did you do 2 Olga Bras? I said that. Did I say that? $12?
Or to sell panties.
Or panties. These were the free ones I got for my friend when I was in California.
Yeah.
She gave me
Panache, right?
Yeah, like Sculptress by Panache panties.
Full figured woman panties.
One sold for $9.95 and the other one sold for $8. And I don't know which one was which. The person offered on them, and I'm like, I'll take it. So,
but they're like the same.
Thanks
right?
again, Lisa. 3 of the things she gave me, I sold already.
Yeah.
So that was awesome.
Okay.
New Tag Vicky Vibe dress.
Yes. From
$25.
Nordstrom, right? $25.
There was actually another one of these. It was black. When I was in California, I saw it, and it was New Tag. But I was like, it was heavy. It was kind of big.
This isn't that heavy.
Well, it was one of those heavier, thicker
super light, though,
kind. I was thinking about all the stuff I passed up in California, and I was like, $8.49 DeSoto triathlon little things.
Okay.
Victoria's Secret bra, $5. Victoria's Secret bra, $5. Worth pants.
I think that, actually, I think all these Victoria's Secret bras, we had already sent them out to auction.
We did.
And they didn't sell.
Every single
one.
one.
And you just relisted them. Because I didn't give you any new.
Everything on the women. No, the lots you gave me new.
The lots.
The like Maurice's ones and the Olga ones. Everything else was relisted.
That's why they were relisted at least once or twice. So that's why
3 times.
they probably sold for $5 a lot.
Well, even so.
Because, I mean, normally when we send out bras, we sell some for 10, 12, 15.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. These pants, I'm glad they're gone. Going to be gone
I
again.
think you actually sold these once before.
I sold them before. The person returned them because they didn't like the way they fit them, but they opened it item not as described. So I actually called eBay, and I got my shipping money returned to me because the person just actually said in the thing they didn't fit, but they said item not as described.
Okay.
So I did get my money back for shipping on these, and now I sold them again for $10.99. So. Maybe it's the color. Maybe it's because they're pants. Because a lot of people really like this brand, Worth. I don't think I'd even pick it up.
We've had these forever, it seems like.
I know. Bye. I hope they don't return them. And if they try to return them, I'd be like, just keep them. I don't even want them. Just kidding. They're really, really nice pants.
Now the people are going to say they want to return them when they get them.
No.
They're watching. Please don't return the Worth pants.
Patagonia organic cotton t-shirt, $10. Now I don't even know where we're at.
We're on Bebop or something like that.
Jeez, hold on, give me a second. Bebop shorts. These are cute.
Yeah.
$10.01. That's what they offered.
$10.
Well, they were on for like 11 something, and then they offered me 10.01. I'm like, I love offers like that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are super cute.
They are, and when we got them, we're like, oh, they're new with tags, but they had a really cute design. I was like, nah, but hey, I mean, $10.
Okay.
Now where? Okay, now we're at Heather's stuff. Heather got quite a few things.
Heather got this?
Heather got Nike Livestrong fleece jacket, $5. She got this. There's a few more $5. Victoria's Secret Angels bra, $5.
That's a nice bra here. I'm surprised
it's pretty.
it only sold for $5.
Nike leggings. So now we're on to the men's stuff.
Wait, this is still her?
Yes, this is still Heather. So she got these, $5. And Nike Ohio State Storm Fit pants, right? Ohio State Buckeyes.
These aren't
pants.
that light either.
These aren't that light. $5. So Heather, thank you so much.
Yeah.
4 things going out the door.
Out the door.
Yes. Ready?
Duck
backs.
I'm going.
Ducks backs, however you say it. They're hunting pants. They're like, lined right here, something.
Yeah. You don't get burrs or anything. They don't stick to this like they would the rest.
I never really heard of that word, burrs.
When you're out in the woods.
They're like prickly little things.
Yeah, they'll like stick to you, get all over you, right? Maybe they're not called burrs. That's what I always call them.
I never.
These are kind of old. They were pretty nice though.
26, 24. Well, they're new without tag.
Oh, well then they're super nice.
They're like something on the inside had like I don't know. Yeah. Diodora Indy 11 jersey, $25. Not too bad. Crocs. I love Crocs.
These were kind of different. They're
like the all-terrain ones, and if they were a bigger size, they would have sold for a lot more. But they were a men's size 4, which is kind of hard to. Even though these might have fit Ryan, I'm thinking now, but maybe not. These sold for $13. Sorry.
Okay.
Hannah hats, Notre Dame, $22.49.
So I had 2 of these. Did I sell the other one already?
I think you might have sold it out to auction. I don't know. You have to look in your stash and see if you still have it.
There's a lot of hats to go through. Yeah.
So many hats.
I like hats.
Patagonia jacket. See, we just got this week too. So $40. Better sweater. I like it.
You sold that pretty cheap.
Well, I put on for $60. Somebody offered $40. Like, I gotta sell some stuff.
Military patches.
Only $10 this time.
$10. Wow. And there's 40 of them.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, I got a whole bunch more.
Just lot them all up. Let's get rid of them all. Don't you think? Brute wrestling jersey, $5.
Well, I mean, I've sold as much as $100 for
I know.
40 of them.
Reebok kids jacket, like vintage. This was so cute. It says like Coach on the back. It's so adorable. $5.
$5.
Hobby.
Hobby.
My dad always tells me how to say it, and I don't know. Hobby. You said it's not a hobby. It's Hobie.
No, that's what you always say.
Vintage tank top, surfer dude, $5.
Surfer dude.
Now my dad's gonna be like talking to me, going, "This is what it is."
Yeah.
He's gonna be yelling at the TV. No, I'm just kidding. Van got this. Our friend Van in Chicago.
Wait, he sent a picture. Did you
He
see the
did.
picture
He sent
of
a
him in the last shirt
It was
he
like
bought?
what was it? Like the Constitution or Declaration of Independence
Yeah.
was on the shirt.
It was
and
a
he
patriotic shirt.
Yeah, he wore it for 4th of July and sent
Yeah.
a picture. So that was so cool to see that he was wearing it, you know?
Yeah.
And he got this.
And it looked great. I love that shirt.
I know. It was pretty cool.
Maybe he'll send us a picture of him in this shirt.
And this macaw.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a parrot. Macaw, right? I don't know.
don't know.
So thank you, Van. $5 on that. Thank you so much. I think Van buys something every week.
Almost. Almost.
Very nice. Okay, so this is
I
vintage.
thought this was good when I got it.
Gooch.
Yeah. But it's 100% silk. It's really funky.
$5.
$5. Gooch isn't that good, I guess.
I guess Gooch is not. It's got to be Gucci. Nike tight shorts, $5. Ta-da! You having a hard time holding stuff up today?
Yeah.
Vintage crazy? No, this is a Boy Scout shirt. Vintage Boy Scout shirt, $5. Vintage crazy shirts hat. Crazy shirts.
Crazy shirt?
Crazy shirts hat, $5.
I've never seen a
It says
crazy shirt.
Hawaii.
hat.
The tag says that.
No, I know, but
New
I've
Attack
seen crazy
vintage
shirts.
90s.
I had a Nike crazy shirt that I sold really good, remember?
Mm-mm.
You don't remember that?
No.
I sold it to the shoe museum guy.
No. I don't remember. Vintage 90s Atlanta Olympic hat, $5. USPS hat, $5.24.
Nice.
Vintage Harley Davidson hat, $5.
I thought
And
that
then
hat was really good.
Birkenstocks.
Men's.
These have some wear. We sent them out to auction. $36. Take it. Great.
$6, yep. Okay, we're getting there.
Okay, sorry. And then we have this.
Wait, what are you sorry for?
New Victoria's Secret chemise. We had to just throw some boxes around and move stuff around. Victoria's Secret chemise nighty thing, $5.
$5.
And then Christine got this. Christine, thank you so much, because she got a LuLaRoe lot from us. She got a pink lot from us.
This you had on Poshmark though.
This
right?
I had on Poshmark. It was, I don't know how many pieces, 10 pieces. I don't remember how many
know.
pieces of Vera Bradley it was. But I thought I'd do like as close to 5 pounds as I could in a box over on Poshmark, because the shipping is obviously way cheaper. There's some cute stuff in here. So Christine got this. It was $54 she paid for that.
Okay.
For 10 pieces, I think. I mean, some of them are super
Maybe there's
cute.
more
That
than
little
10.
crossbody one. No, I don't think there's more.
I don't know. Maybe there's less than 10. I don't know. But you get the point. There's a whole bunch.
There's a whole bunch. And then one's like a big shoppery bag.
Yep.
So, thank you, Christine. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you to everybody.
Yeah, I know. Thanks to everyone that bought stuff from us. Everybody on eBay, because
Yeah.
now we can get this all ready and we'll have a lot less stuff. Oh, wait. So, yeah, I
Well,
don't remember
bet
how
we
many.
Probably will go to the bin and get more.
I'm not going to bed anymore now. Now that you said that, I don't even want to go.
Okay. Well, I'll go
Okay,
with
so we spent $44.33.
we spent $44.33.
And we sold everything for $855.39.
$855.39.
Our return on investment is 1,829%, so 18 times our money.
Okay.
Of course, I have to pay eBay fees, PayPal fees.
Wait, eBay makes you pay fees?
I know, isn't it ridiculous?
Yeah.
That was another thing I was thinking. Like, If you're
They make you
starting
pay
out,
for a
like,
store,
definitely
too.
I see why people start out with Poshmark and Mercari. It's just free to list. I mean, eBay, I guess, gives you 50. But then you
Right.
actually have to pay them to list. It's like, what? Come on,
And it
eBay.
automatically relist, so... if you
So,
don't sell it,
yeah,
right?
if you go over your limit or whatever because it automatically relists now, you're going to be paying quite a bit of money. They're pretty sneaky there.
Yeah.
Because if you list your 50 things, and then next month, I have 50 things, but then your things relist,
Yeah.
then you're going to go over and you're going to pay fees.
eBay always comes up with some way to get you, don't they? It seems like
But
it.
hey, I'm glad I got to sell $855 on
Yes.
eBay. I guess I've sold a few things on Poshmark, but we were...
But we sell some stuff on Mercari, some stuff on Poshmark. Just doesn't compare to eBay, though.
I don't put the time into
Guess-
them either like I do eBay.
Right.
If we went full-time Poshmark or full-time
Oh,
Mercari...
let's do it now. Now you make me want to do that.
Yeah, right.
Poshmark charges 20%, though.
Well, basically that's what you're paying on eBay. When you think about it, eBay fees, plus your store fee, plus all that stuff, PayPal fees and all that. I mean, you're probably paying close to 20%. And they have 180 days, really, to say that they don't want an item. I did have somebody open a case through eBay. They didn't get an item, but I put in the tracking number. They closed the case. They opened a case through PayPal. And it's been open for 2 months. I need to call them. So watch out for that. People might open cases on PayPal if they open a case through eBay.
So if
And
you
they
lose
close
through
it.
eBay, you can just open it through PayPal.
I've had 2 or 3 people do that in the last 6 months. And it's for stuff they didn't receive. So I think the post... I mean, I feel bad when
But
that
it
happens.
says it was delivered.
It says it was delivered, but I mean, I feel bad because I get people in our neighborhood like, hey, my thing says it was delivered. Did somebody else get it? Because I don't have it. So obviously there is, there is the legitimate cases where people don't get stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure
So it's kind of... Okay, sorry, I'll stop talking. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Hope you made great sales. Hope you're getting good stuff. Maybe a lot of garage sailing went on this weekend.
We had something UPS, I mean, like a long time ago, that delivered to our house and we never got it. Remember that?
No.
You got some pretty things or something.
I
Makeup
had
or
stuff
hair.
UPS delivered.
Isn't that what I said?
You said USPS, I thought.
I meant UPS.
UPS, this is back right after we got married.
Yeah.
I was still doing hair and I had to order stuff through...
That's back
kinda
with
remember.
horse and buggy delivered to mail.
Seriously,
Stuff.
like
Remember that?
back in the old days. But it was through UPS and it said it was delivered. It wasn't on my porch and I was home that day, remember? And UPS actually covered it. And I got all the stuff sent to me.
Yeah.
That's when I worked next door, remember? And I had to buy all my own products. It wasn't like I worked at a salon that provided it.
Right.
So I needed that stuff because it was like certain people's hair color and everything.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
Totally off topic. Like, who cares?
I just made me think of that. We've had stuff that said was delivered.
That's true. Somebody stole it. I would
Something.
think. Something happens.
Or UPS didn't deliver it. Said they did. Who knows? I don't know. We'll never know. Doesn't really matter, no.
Why are we off topic so much?
I don't know. Okay, so
Stop
what's going on this
talking.
week? Are we working on jewelry this week?
Probably. I'm going to be working on jewelry. Yep.
Because there's a bunch of that I want to... We got to sell like $10 to feel like, okay, well, now we're on the right path.
It's all right. I mean, I can always do a big lot of stuff too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like maybe I'll do that, just like a lot of it to get it, some of it, I don't know.
To get it going?
Jewelry's not obviously, I mean, I'm sure you get the right jewelry, but
Yeah. Some of it's the right jewelry in there, I think, and some of it's definitely not the right jewelry.
So we're going to be working on that. And I have a
Okay.
few other things I'm going to be working on.
Okay. And birthday this week, and
Danny's birthday. The kids
Yeah.
have vacation Bible school every day. So we have a lot
Lots
going
going on.
on this week. So
but try to list and try to work, right?
yes.
Okay. Pick outside the box. Thanks for watching. Sorry we got a little off subject.
I hope you guys are having a great weekend. We appreciate you watching. And thanks again for my...
Wait, I thought we were going to go live. Let's start over and go live.
No. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Hi, I'm
God
Gene.
bless. Bye.
Bye.